Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Ys Origin, where we have been put on standby until further notice. And I don't know what that further notice is, so hey there, Yunica. Hey, Dino. Glad to see you made it back to the tower in one piece. Glad to be back. It's quite unpleasant out there. With my scouting work done, it's finally time I join the search. But aren't we still missing that sorcerer? The one from House Fact? You mean Hugo? He's already begun searching the tower on his own. He has? Indeed, he's an interesting individual. A magic prodigy, to be sure, but it's more than just that. He said he could handle things in here by himself, and when he has his mind set on something, well, there's no stopping him. Oh, okay. Maybe if he were there instead of me, Lady Fina wouldn't be in this mess. At any rate, with every member of the search party accounted for, I'm free to participate myself. Wish me luck. Good luck then. First we learn that our enemy can control demons. Then they capture Lady Fina. And now it turns out the Black Pearl is missing from Solomon's Shrine. Things keep going from bad to worse. Why would the goddesses have taken the Black Pearl? I can't even imagine what sort of situation would be so dire as to warrant such blazingly destructive behavior. There's one thing I can say for sure, though. I believe in Ladies Ray and Fina with all my heart, and I'll do everything in my power to keep them home safely. Yuncia, is something the matter? Oh, I'm sorry, it's nothing really. If it makes you feel any better, I have doubts as well. I serve as caretaker to our ladies, yet never once did I see this coming. I cannot help but think that if I had more power or greater insight, I may have been able to prevent all of this. Just as you and Rico are always compared to your grandfathers, I too feel as if I can never live up to what's expected of me. Father Superior. I know you feel defeated, but believe me when I tell you that time really does heal all wounds, even those of the spirit. For now, I would suggest you put all the what-ifs and conjectures from your mind and simply rest. Give yourself that time. Yes, Father Superior, thank you very much. I'm like an open book, I guess. It's so embarrassing. Well, where am I supposed to go? Am I meant to leave and go talk to the tree? What am I even doing here? Looking for the goddesses you care so much about. I'm way out of my league. I'm holding everyone else back. I don't know why I ever thought I could help protect the goddesses when I can't even use magic. Lady Fina would be so ashamed of me. Are you sure about that? Ah, Ray, you're back. Fina, what happened? I heard you sent the knights that came... I heard you sent away the knights that came to investigate. Yes, well, there was no need for them anymore. You see, I caught the trespasser myself. You did? Quite a feat, wouldn't you say? All right, you. There's no need to hide. Come on out and face the music. Hi. Well, well. You're the cutest little trespasser I've ever seen. What's your name? Yuncia Tovar. Tovar? Yes, she came here with her grandfather, but apparently got separated from him. Fortunately, she was lucky enough to wander all the way into our little sanctuary. Ha 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 ha! I see. I'm sorry, goddesses. There were knights everywhere, and I just got scared. So I... It's quite all right, Yuncia. We're glad to have you here as our guest. Huh? Fina, would you please prepare her some tea? Of course. We must always show hospitality to our guests, especially the little ones. Oh, and this is her when she's older. Training with your father? Why would such a sweet thing like you choose to train in combat? I can't use magic, so I'll never be able to take over my grandpa's position. My only real talent is that I'm pretty strong, like my dad. So I want to become a holy knight and devote myself to serving you two. Well, well. Yuncia, is that a problem? Well, at least if you became a knight, you wouldn't need to sneak in here anymore. It certainly would make it easier for us to meet with our little best friend. And you'd be able to succeed your father too, which is also good. But that's just a bonus. Oh, Ray. Come now, Fina. You know you're just as excited about it as I am. Of course. It's just a very big step to take, that's all. But spending time with Yuncia is one of the few things I truly look forward to each day, so I couldn't be happier. Really? So, I'm so glad you approve. But you must promise us, Yuncia. Promise that you'll follow through with your training and become a holy knight, and that you'll protect us with all your heart. Ha 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 ha! Sir Yuncia Tovar. It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I promise I'll become a holy knight and protect you both. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as my dad, but I'll do my best. Yuncia Tovar, right? Commander, I beg of you, please reconsider your decision, please. I'll do anything I can to help. Asking again isn't going to change my decision. There's no guarantee of survival for those going to the surface, and you've only just begun your apprenticeship. You're simply not ready. If anything should happen to you in my care, how could I ever face your family again? What family? Her father's dead. I'm pretty sure her grandfather's is one of the priests. I just don't think I can take much more of this. Pardon? I know I'm being pushy, and I know I'm being totally unreasonable, but my dad and the goddesses all left Solomon's Shrine without a word to anyone, and I'm tired of being left behind. Well, I suppose we're of like mind then. Commander? It's nothing. Yuncia, the conditions on the surface are quite extreme and, frankly, rather disturbing. Are you prepared to conduct yourself in a manner befitting a knight, even in the face of horrors unlike any you've ever seen before? Hey, Yuncia! I don't know whose voice that is. Oh, it's Roy. Glad I used my regular voice. Roy? Roy? I wanted to talk to you. You got a second? Sure, what is it? You took like 2 steps then. Well, you know how much I hate hot places, right? This man is me. This man is me. Yeah? Even just being near lava makes me feel like I'm going to melt right out of my armor. Now, Cecilia, she doesn't even break a sweat, but that's a whole other story. Roy, I'm really not... Just hear me out, okay? I figured I'd try to brave those fiery death floors anyway. And while I wasn't there long, I did see something interesting. You'll never guess what. How would I know? Just tell me. It was a 2-headed greatsword with a crimson blade, displayed prominently on some kind of altar. Wait, a crimson blade? Are you trying to tell me? Yep, we've both seen that sword a million times. There's no mistaking it. It's definitely your father's crimson lotus blade. But what would my dad's sword be doing on a pedestal in the tower? I have absolutely no idea. We got called back right after I saw it, so I didn't get to examine it in any great detail. But I definitely know what I saw. I was planning on going back there right now to pick it up, but I wasn't really sure how you'd feel about that. Huh? But I'm just an apprentice. How could I? Oh, cut the crap already. Don't be such a drama queen. You made it halfway up the tower with absolutely no backup. And nobody ever said you weren't qualified to be here but you. You need to stop moping and do what you do best. Hit things really hard and stumble your way into success. Hit things and... But I guess if you show up to claim the sword in that funk you're in, you'll sap out all of its power anyway. Probably best I just go get it myself. Your father sure wouldn't want to see you like this. Wait! What is it? I thought we were done talking. To be honest, I don't have a lot of self-confidence right now. But I still want to be the one who takes my dad's sword. I mean, I'm his daughter. Man, you're easy. I played you like a deck of cards. But I knew you'd come through. Head pat. Always the head pat. Cut it out! Stop treating me like a child! Well, I've got to get back to the search. But in case you're wondering, I already got the okay from Commander Galleon for this. You're totally good to go. Thanks. Just be careful. The demons farther up the tower are pretty strong. Don't let your guard down. Don't worry! I'm power leveled. I'm probably over leveled for them. I know, jeez. See you later, Yunica. Don't worry. I'm over leveled. Let's go. Onward we go then. Where the hell are we going? That is a very good question. I would think we want to be there, but... You attempt to play the harmonica, but it has no effect. Oh, I'm probably just meant to go behind them. Just continue on down this path and see what lies, right? Yeah. So come at me, enemies! I am Yuncia Tova! And none shall get in my way from claiming my father's sword! Not a bunch of shurikens at the very least. Ah, my sword. Ah, there it is. That is a pretty fancy looking sword. House Tovar's fire-imbued greatsword. Roy was right. It's the Crimson Lotus Blade for sure. I thought you might come. Huh? Dad? Dad? Yuncia, it's been far too long. I've missed you so much. Perhaps it is the provenance of the goddesses that allows me to speak with you now. Dad, is it really you? This isn't just some message or something, is it? No, it is I. I know my passing has caused you much pain and suffering. You're a real jerk, Dad! Why'd you have to run off by yourself? Why didn't you say a word to me or Grandpa? And why'd you have to die? I'm sorry, Yuncia. I'm so sorry. A man named Kishgal challenged me to numerous duels, and after a time, my strength simply left me. But there was no shame in it. He was a worthy opponent of the Holy Knights. My only regret was that I would never see you again. No! I am a soldier, Yuncia, a warrior of the goddesses, and I did what needed to be done to ensure the safety of Ys. I just wish I could see what awaits you in the future. If only I could hold you just one last time. Dad, I'm a knight now, you know. Just an apprentice, though. It brings me great pride to hear that, Yuncia. I'm sorry I wasn't there to celebrate your induction. Well, there's not much to celebrate. I lost sight of my goals and wound up fighting the man who killed you. I worked so hard to become a knight so I could protect Lady Ray and Thena. but I hate what I've become. Oh? So you no longer wish to protect the goddesses, then? No, that's not what I mean. It's my fault that Lady Fina was captured. I brought shame to the Holy Knights and put all of Ys in danger. I sense two sides in conflict within you. One that's inexperienced, vulnerable, and afraid. And another that seeks to right her wrongs and protect the goddesses at all costs. This conflict proves that you are much stronger than you know, Yuncia. You must face your weaknesses. Face my weaknesses? You're a descendant of a holy priest, yet you cannot use magic. But in spite of it all, you've grown into a fine young lady. You will soon realize that you are capable of accomplishing anything. Anything at all. Dad? Huh? It seems my time is up. No, wait! I still have so much to say! Take my sword, Yuncia. Despite your doubts, I can see you are a fine heir to the Tovar name. I take comfort in knowing that the goddesses and the future of Ys are safe in your hands. Be well, my dearest. Aww, Dad, no! I have to face my weaknesses? Damn it, why does everyone always have to lecture me? But he said I should take it, so I guess... Acquired Crimson Lotus Blade. A surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Yuncia has been granted the use of the Phoenix Flame skill. Phoenix Flame! Yuncia's Phoenix Flame can burn a hole through any foe that stands in her way. Aha! In addition to combat properties, Yuncia's fireballs can serve to negate enemy attacks. The sword itself swings much slower than Yuncia's standard axe, but counterbalances with more power and longer reach. I'll use it well, Dad. And I'll keep moving forward, no matter what. Ooh. Wait, so it's now Axe / Lotus Blade. I'm glad they share levels. So now I can take power instead of speed in terms of attacks. But I can only use my fireballs with it. Okay. Well, I'm sure this is going to be key to destroying Kishgal when we inevitably fight him again. You know, considering he used nothing but ice. Now I can probably activate the fireball things. Because I remember thinking to myself, or not. Never mind. So I can jump and use a skill. There we go. Glorious. So I am able to do what I thought I could do and, you know, like all those things. Well, I'm pretty sure I still can't know how to jump. God! I'm switching to bloody air mode now. I'm pretty sure I saw others of those, like, flame pillars. I just don't know where. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. There we go. Glorious. I'm up here at last. Right. Do that, activate that. That activates that thingamajig. Marvelous. There's got to be another one, I'm guessing. What's this? Acquired a topaz. We don't want a topaz, we want a ruby, because we want to increase our fireball! Thus we activate that. The next bridge comes up. Glorious. None shall stop the great Yunica Tovar, apart from platforming, her only weakness. Well, doesn't that look pleasant? I'm surprised you don't get cut by that, but I'm more than sure I'm about to. Yeah, I might be over-leveled considering everything's doing, like, whatchamacallit, 1 damage. I mean, I knew I would be over-leveled, but I didn't think it would be to this extent. Either way, we progress through the tower. So how's Roy gonna handle things, considering, you know... There's a crap ton of, you know, lava, flamethrowers. He clearly doesn't like the heat, so... Ah, my ruby! Glorious! Let's see what the charge up does. Now I understand where the Phoenix aspect of its name comes from. Hello there, goddess statue. Good to see you. We're up to the next floor in our list. Marvelous. And I don't think there's anything I can really bless after spending all the amount of SP that I have in the past. I mean, I can extend the drop effects. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna get new armor soon, aren't I? Ooh, what's going on here? What's happening? I am very badly poisoned. Oh god. Well. Boost max what? Do I need to equip the whatchamacallit? Nope, that's doing a crap ton of damage to me no matter what. What's that? That horrible noise. Felt like it was boring into my head. Oh, it was. Was that another trap set by the enemy? I may need to consult someone else on this one. Let's use the Leah shell and see who we can spoke to. Yucia, how's going the search? Well, actually... Yucia described the inner spire with the sickening music. Yes, the sorceress mentioned something about that corridor earlier. Apparently wind is being pulled from the outside and magically altered in some sort of deadly music, for lack of a better term. Wind? So, what do I do? Well, if you can't figure out exactly how the delivery mechanism for the sound works, maybe you can shut it off. But that seems like it might take some time, and time is not a luxury right now. Maybe you can try countering it with a different kind of sound. Huh? Well, the sound is being generated physically, but the effect is purely magical. So, some sort of pure holy music might do the trick. Pure holy music. Well, I'll keep looking into it and see if I can figure anything out. Please do, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna use that holy harmonica. I'm no musician. How am I supposed to come up with something pure and holy? Though, I guess there was that one song Lady Fina would always play for me. And Lady Ray would always join in on her harmonica. And I have that harmonica now. Because every JRPG needs to involve some sort of musical instrument for the main protagonist. Because every main protagonist needs to be multi-talented. It's no use. I need to remember the song that Lady Ray played for me. I guess for now, all I can do is soldier through the corridor as fast as possible and hope to find some sort of exit along the way. There's always the crystal if things start to get rough. Right, what if I use the harmonica now? Anything? Nope. Alright, that just means run! Hello, Rue! I have some food for you. Have a Rhoda fruit. Very nice. Hey, have you met my cousin? She's all about that world domination stuff. I want none of that. I just want to have a good snack. Oh. I love how the only reason I'm allowed to make it to this point is because I power leveled, so that I could get the health. Lady Ray and Fina used to play it for me. How do you know it? Because I'm a friend of the goddesses. How do you think, little girl? That's every word of you know. Just because I'm an animal doesn't mean I can't be a friend of the goddesses. Ah, I have no idea what you just said, but thank you so much, little fella. It was beautiful. Well, now I should be able to use this right now. I guess now would be the time to try playing Lady Fina's song. You know, speaking to myself while this music is still drilling into my head on no health. Sounds good. And the music kindly screws off. That horrible noise, it's gone. Alright, time to move on then. And murder everything! How much does the... Oh. So the charged up fireball just destroys crap. I like fire. I like fire. Out of my way, big nasty beasties that can't have a hope of challenging me. They didn't even hit me. Those things are pathetic and slow. So what's in this room? More enemies. Ah, chest. What happens if I go further up, though? I reach a different chest. Ooh! Acquired Sierra ore. Oh. Nice. The moment I find myself a teleport point, you know what I'm gonna do. Hello there, pathetic samurai majiggers. Who are apparently very resistant to physical attacks. Ow. Glorious. Up to the chest. What lies in this chest? Acquired a spirit cape. A silk imbued with spiritual blessings soothes the mind and gradually heals wounds when not moving. Oh. Man, that actually restores quite quickly. It just takes a moment to activate. Interesting. There is a chest right there. I love how you're not burning to death. So now that I've got the ability to heal, I probably don't need to worry too much about, like, actually how much health I'm on and whatnot. There we go. Acquired leg guards. Oh yes, my boots. Every girl needs a good pair of shoes. Congratulations, you do 2 damage to me. That's that's twice as much as anything else does. Continuing through the stairs, we're continuing through the tower. Hey ho, lots of lava, what we gonna find? I wonder how much, like, background I've missed from not looking at, like, the outside when going up that particular type of thing. We now appear to be in a land of lots of bridges. Intriguing. Where the blazity littly heckety heck am I going? By the way, I can't use magic, Fireball. I can't use magic, I just do the most magey thing known to existence, Fireball. Fight my Phoenix! You can't handle the Phoenix! So, what lies beyond these particular pillars? If you don't mind my asking. Because I saw this area. Oh yes, a chest. Acquired Seritan Panacea. Isn't that the thing that increases my max health? Yes! By 3. Makes so much difference, doesn't it? And everything just does so little damage to me that there's no point fighting anything. Another crossroads. God, I hate all these crossroads. Hello, chest. Are you a mimic of some sort? Oh. Well, that's easy to fix. I mean, it's annoying because I have to go back to all these places, but that's easy to fix. I just kind of need to remember where all of those things which they just displayed are. And that's the hard bit. Well, I'm glad I didn't miss that one. Because I know where the last one is. There we go. One blazing blazer. And thus, one open chest. Although I'm not sure if that's going to stay, considering it doesn't seem to have those crystals on those pillars. Oh, you're just going to teleport me straight over here. Guess relighting all those torches did the trick. I love the psychic connection I have to fire to tell me that all those torches turned off. Acquired the Construct Medallion. Oh, good lord. Oh my god, these things are actually hurting me. Well, that opens, and so does the door, leading us to another boss fight. What a glorious way for us to continue this day. Well, put in the Construct Medallion, and then we'll go find ourselves another boss. So what is this so-called construct that I am fighting? Interesting looking arena, that's for sure. Definitely going to be spinning around in circles, aren't I? Ow! Okay. This is an interesting scenario. So it looks like what I'm trying to do is unlock his arms. But to do that, I need to take this guaranteed damage. And now the lightning. No lightning, please. Or laser beams, even, because that's what they actually are. Okay. And say goodbye to your hand. And say goodbye to your hand. Ow. And you just reapply your arms. What kind of BS fight is this? He's very immune to fire, which is to be expected given the current scenario. It doesn't look like the game's gonna give me enough time to just stand still and heal up. Glorious. Ow. I don't know how that hit me then. I wasn't there for the initial attack. So he does 2 phases where I can hit. Where I can hit his face. Don't like this fight. I mean, I like the fight, but I don't like this fight. I think jumping is what's getting me a hit in that scenario. In addition, this laser's not so cruel that it... I get the feeling I shouldn't be using the greatsword, though. Greatsword does not appear to be helping. Ow. Alright, so... just keep moving along. It'll never... This laser is smart enough that it'll never put you in a scenario where you can't avoid it. I also would like to appreciate the animation of this creature, because you can visibly see the arms getting more and more de-twisted off as you deal damage to them. I mean, just look at that arm right there. You can, and then compare it to the other arm. It's just one of those really nice touches. The fucking fire chicken is annoying, though. Being the distraction that it is. Maybe this thing's weak to... Ow. Nope, this thing is just not weak to any magic. Just don't use magic against it. And then hug the wall when running away from the fists. Come on, I got 6 HP. What do you got? What do you got? Probably a lot more than I can dish out, but what do you got? What do you got? I got 6 HP. The chicken killed me. That's the worst part. The chicken killed me. Bring it on, Mr. Construct. You're actually pretty simple to fight now that we know how. Bring it on, Mr. Construct. You're not so bad. I swear I should be using the chickens in some way, because I'm pretty sure they explode, but... You're vulnerable! I do wonder if I'm better off attacking his face with the greatsword or the... Nah, it's definitely the axe I need to fight him with. I really hate this fucking chicken he summons. This fight would be perfectly fine if he didn't summon the goddamn chicken. Ah! Now that you're at half health... Excuse me, how? Kill me. Ha! You didn't kill me, the lava did. I know there's a run feature, but I still haven't figured out how to, like, you know, like, activate it. Apart from when it does it so automatically. Ah, I hold down the skill button. Okay, so that's how I run. Definitely want to be in wind mode for this then. Considering the skill button and the skill button and the runaway button are the same button. Odd choice of design for your controls. Why was that one blowing up? And why couldn't I do any damage to it while it was? You know, this guy's just like any other boss fight. Sprint and hold down the charge button to the whirlwind. How am I meant to avoid that? The chicken it runs faster than me when I'm sprinting. Why is his head so awkward too? You can't avoid that game. Not with a fucking controller when the sprint button is the ability button. By the way, good choice for button, by the way. Out of my way and let me fight! Really? Okay, I'm sprinting at full blast and I still can't outrun the fucking fist. Are you fucking serious, game? What is this bullcrap? I wouldn't mind it as much if the mechanics worked properly, but they don't seem to work properly, because you should be able to avoid that if you're sprinting. I like how the boss's weak spot is like just out of range for what we need it to be. I'm sorry, but the exploding chicken doesn't even hurt him. Really? So it's there literally just to be a nuisance to me. No other purpose. You can't avoid the exploding chicken. This is unfair. Yep. Perfect running. Still can't dodge it. Fuck off. Whoever designed this game needs to learn that a controller exists and you can't have the sprint button shared with another button when the sprint is so important in these fights. Oh my god, let me fucking use more than one button at once! That's it! I am pressing the jump button, but I also have to hold the sprint button. You can't, unless you expect me to have 15 fingers on each hand. I can't do it. Especially when I have to hold my controller like this, with one finger on the circle button, just so that I might be able to, you know, jump when I need to. Again, chicken decides to explode, just 315 damage on me. No way to avoid it. Yeah, I'm running at full speed. I can't get past the chicken. I love how you punched me right in the face so that there was absolutely no way for me to... I still defy you can do that with no hands. You know what? Fine, kill me then. It's just occurred to me I've got a weapon upgrade that I shouldn't be using. I've been fighting this boss for half an hour, by the way. Syria, bearer of providence. May your Solomon mystic blah blah blah. Yeah. Give me a better weapon. Yuthia's weapon has been strengthened. Okay, you're all set. You should find the weapon more powerful. Thanks! Move on! I've been fighting this boss for half an hour! All because the jump button is instantly next to the sprint button, and normally they're operated by the exact same pecking finger! So you can't exactly do them at the same time! I'm sorry, I don't have two thumbs, game! Gelady. Well, Gelady, my god, that makes things so much easier. Oh my god! And you don't even have the second phase for turning your weapons up for... You know, what am I calling it? Why didn't I do this sooner? I still think that move is complete bullcrap. Oh, so not only do you do the spray, but you also do the chicken in this mode. On this I love how I'm gonna do this. This, like, first time. It's always that hand with which you... All it takes is a weapon upgrade. I'm annoyed at myself now for not getting that sooner. Well, either way, we have our exit. I'm not sure which one of these is the exit and which one of them is the entrance, but I'm going to assume this is the exit. And I am so glad that there is a save point right immediately after. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna call today's episode, everyone, because that took me way too much time. So, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.